The next one's from Adam Malik. He asks, stick to one religion. He says, what do you believe? You seem to believe in everything. And then he goes on to ask, as a Rasta, do you respect Sarah's actions as a bisexual in a movie? Even though you already addressed that still.
Yeah. All right, cool. Stick to one thing. Well, I'm everything, innit? When I'm talking to a Muslim and he's telling me about the fasting and the praying and that, like, obviously my empress, she was fasting the same time I fasted a little bit as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are good things. When there's hadiths in Islam that say, if you see an oppressor, you know what I'm saying, raise your hand and stop the oppressor. And if you can't raise your hand and stop the oppressor, then speak out boldly against the oppressor. And if you can't speak out boldly against the oppressor, then protest in your heart. But protesting in your heart is the weakest and poorest forms of protest. Now, that quote there, I love it. And I got it from a Muslim.
That's big still.
So, like, that's a part of me. You understand, fam? Like, but that applies if Muslims are the oppressors as well.
Yeah.
You understand? So if you come to my country, you're trying to, then obviously I'm gonna raise my hand. You get me? Even, you know what I'm saying? So, like, but that is such a beautiful quote. Now, I'm gonna go to the Hindus and get the Brahma, Vishnu, creator, preserver, destroyer concept, and that concept is beautiful, like I love that concept. You understand? Even then they say they worship the people with 4 arms and that represented like omnipresence and all of that. So I love the art of how they've tried to describe it. Buddha's quotes are like sick. Like the parables of Jesus, bro, like if you really go into that Yahshua story, like take out the religion thing from it and take out all the, bro, he's a don. He was a don, but he told them about the Good Samaritan. What did he say? He said there was a man on the floor and he was basically hurt. You understand? The priest with the right religion passed him, yeah, and he didn't help him. He was promised hellfire. The rabbi with the right religion passed him and didn't help him. He was promised hellfire. You understand? But the Samaritan, which was not from the right faith, this means that he didn't believe the right thing. This means that he didn't come from the right religion. But his actions was right, and he helped the man. And ways he helped the man, he was promised paradise. You understand? So stuff like that is beautiful. I can't leave it. I can't leave the Psalms, I can't leave the Proverbs, but I definitely factually know, and we all know, that Kemetic knowledge predates all of this. And we know that Moses learned all of the ways of Egypt. Yeah? So, if we know that, when I'm reading the Kemetic thing and some of those laws that I read to you lot earlier, yeah? Like, you have to say as a Muslim that certain of them hit you hard. You have to say as a Christian, certain of them hit you hard. You have to say as an atheist. As an atheist, you're going to say in the comments, I'm an atheist, but yeah, I heard those spiritual laws. Because it's deep, fam. You know what I'm saying? It's real and it applies to all of us. You understand? So that's why people feel like I'm saying everything. And
why do you feel that it's even a problem for someone like I think you put with an exclamation mark, like, stick to one religion. Like, man's angry that you're taking what you consider to be good things from various different sources.
Yeah, it's because I can't be controlled. It's because, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Because, I believe, yeah, my Muslim brothers, yeah, genuinely believe that their brother Raspect, if he doesn't become Muslim, is going to burn in eternal hellfire. Like, that's what a lot of my Muslim brothers genuinely believe themselves. I've got to show them Rasta's alright, man. Rasta's alright, don't worry about me, man. Just do the work to the lost brothers on the road. And the brothers that need it. Yeah. No, I see some brothers that have come out and Islam has definitely helped them, bro. I know certain man that was banging guns 10 times a day and they only bang guns 1 time a day now. So, like, you get me?
You see the guy in the right direction.
Yeah, the guy in the right direction, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you can't say everything's negative, but there is definitely an Arab influence. Like we had black Muslims at the park the other day, yeah, say that they would not practice black group economics. Bro, the Arab does this naturally. And when you go to the Arab shops, bro, how many of them are employing you black Muslims? How many of them? How many Arab shops have you gone into where they're employing you black Muslims? How many Asian shops? How many Chinese shops have you gone to where they're employing you blacks?
It's rare still.
You understand?
I ain't gonna say what it don't happen.
No, it definitely does happen
I'm gonna say
somewhere,
it's
somehow.
extremely rare.
Yeah, but
whenever I see it, I notice it. It's that rare.
You get me? You get me? So where, and they're not wrong, you know.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying
Arabs,
that.
Asians, Chinese, they're not wrong because they're
look
living
after
in a
your family,
system
fam.
where but it's like black Muslims, they're not allowed to do that. Some of them, not all of them, because there was the next black Muslim that came out to me and said, no, I understand that.
Yeah.
You understand? But those black Muslims that in their head, they're not allowed to think like that. Like that's haram. No, that's not haram, bro, because charity starts at home. You understand? And looking after your family is important.
You know what I feel it's partly to do with as well? Because whenever I go to like a shop, like a Caribbean market or something, I say a Caribbean market, a place that's designed for Caribbean people, like that's the demographic that's targeted, where we need to get our food back from back home, you hear me? I hardly see any Caribbean people selling the food, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
it's like our money is going out of our community.
From the hair shops.
And they're from hair shops
to the food
shops. Anything, fam.
What's that? There's our next.
Turtle Bay.
Yeah, Turtle Bay. Come on, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro. We're not allowed to have this conversation. Because if we as black people talk about these things, now we're racist. And I say bun all of them black.
Man don't care, fam. Man just being observant, innit? I'm saying what I see, fam.
Come on,
as I said, fam, what seems to be the trend is that anytime it's time for us to go and spend our money for something that we require specifically, it's not even stuff that everybody's getting on a whole. It's like specific to black people, that stuff that we need, our food, what we eat, the hair shops and all them things that's specifically for us. And it's not our own. It's not our own pee.
And Arabs and Asians know, you know, bro. Even their children know. Because when I was in year 7, yeah, I must have been busting one joke, yeah, and I was like, you Asians, yeah, I was like, you know why Asians ain't good at football? Cause anytime you get a corner, you build a shop. You get me? The whole class
I heard that one.
Yeah, the whole class is busting up now, innit? You get me? And then the Asian, you looked to me and he said, "What have you got?" And then the whole class just went silent, bro.
Yeah.
Do you get me? And me and him had to fight because like, I didn't have a comeback. You know what I'm saying? You know what that meant? That meant that all of the Asians, the Arabs, the white people in that class knew that black people ain't got shit. It meant that they all knew. Because if it wasn't true, everyone would have laughed and carried on. But bro, it went silent. You could have heard a pin drop. You understand? So they know what we've got to do. You know what I'm saying? So we can't, like that's the only problem that's one of the main problems I see with black people becoming Muslim without a sense of self is they like you might just get caught up in another man's culture. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that's good at all, man.